Good afternoon, and welcome back at Politico's AI and Tech Summit. My name is Matthias Sachs, and I'm a technology reporter at Politico. Brussels is waking up again to Europe's addiction to US cloud, which is powering large chunks of today's internet today, from daily life services to critical communications. But with tensions flaring and a trade war looming with Washington, this liability has become impossible to ignore. The return of Trump in the US administration has reignited long-standing concerns over data sovereignty and is pouring fuel on calls to cut back on US tech and finally build Europe's own digital muscles. On top of that, as AI takes center stage, the risk is clear now. There is this new risk emerging that cloud dominance could soon lock in AI dominance, making this a now or never moment for European policymakers. As you surely know by now, we do love a good conversation here at Politico, so feel free to send questions through Slido and to take the discussions on social media with our hashtag #PoliticoAITech. But before we actually get to the panel, I'd like to ask Matthias Sachs, the cybersecurity policy lead for Europe at Google, to kick off the discussions. Matthias, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon. My name is Matthias Sachs, and I lead cybersecurity policy work for Google in Europe. Thanks so much for the opportunity to speak at this conference, coming at a crucial moment. Europe and the world are navigating a time of significant change. The EU has put competitiveness at the core of its political and policy agenda, and frontier technologies such as AI play a key role here. AI is crucial not only to revive Europe's economic dynamism, but to also advance its resilience, to cope with crisis and security threats. Let's start with the foundation of innovation, science, and the breakthroughs that AI has made possible. Even just recently, for example, in biology and medicine. AlphaFold, an AI system developed by Google DeepMind, predicted the 3D shapes of nearly all proteins known to science, giving us the equivalent of nearly 400 million years of progress in a matter of weeks. Its full potential comes through in partnerships with excellent scientists, startups, and research institutions all over Europe. AI is proving to be not just a scientific breakthrough, but a breakthrough for creating breakthroughs. AI is key for Europe to become more competitive as it will accelerate innovation in important industries, advance productivity, and improve public services for citizens. Widespread use of generative AI can increase productivity in the European public administration by 10%, summing up to an annual aggregate value of 100 billion euros. These productivity gains can increase the quality of public services, help fund the green transition, address rising security costs, and mitigate labor shortages. At Google, we already work closely with many of Europe's public administrations, like the Comune di Padua, which implemented an AI voice bot based on Google Cloud to successfully resolve 96% of daily incoming questions from citizens. However, as we witness the impact of these technological advancements, we are also navigating a rapidly evolving world with significant shifts in geopolitics, global trade, and how we think about trust in our digital infrastructure. For many organizations, particularly in Europe, this conversation increasingly centers on a critical concept: digital sovereignty. Digital sovereignty, in essence, is about choice. Without choice, there's no digital sovereignty. But choice means more than where data resides or who can access it. True choice means customers aren't locked into any vendor and can select the best services for their needs, with the flexibility to switch providers. Our commitment is clear: deliver cloud on Europe's terms. Today, we offer a comprehensive portfolio of Google Sovereign Cloud solutions designed to meet customers where they are. First, data boundaries. Let customers decide where their data resides and who can access it, including giving customers complete control over their encryption keys. Second, our network of independent local partners, such as S3NS in France with Thales, Schwarz Group in Germany, Proximus in Luxembourg, or Telecom Italia in Italy, ensure customers benefit from oversight by reputable European organizations and cleared European personnel. And third, our customers can choose the solutions that works best for them, from a public cloud all the way up to fully air-gapped solutions that don't require connectivity to an external network. Underpinning all of these solutions is our unwavering commitment to security and trust. Like choice, you cannot have sovereignty without security. They are two sides of the same coin. So let's talk about security. Last year, the financial damage from cyber attacks exceeded 8.74 trillion euros globally. And since large language models can introduce new vulnerabilities, it is critical our defenses keep up with trends and attacks. Threats evolve, so must our defenses. To address this, our security posture is built on strong encryption, hardened hardware, zero-trust architecture, AI-powered protections, and a secure-by-design software supply chain. Our security teams partner with over 24 European cybersecurity agencies to combat threats, and we are committed to continuing this work in the AI era together. So, what can Europe do to help seize the opportunity of AI and a pragmatic approach to digital sovereignty? As a start, let's shift our mindset from regulatory growth to economic growth. We need to build a policy approach that prioritizes AI adoption, research and development, innovation, infrastructure, and training. It is great that the European Commission is embracing this approach by reinforcing its commitments to advancing AI innovation and adoption and its bold vision of Europe as the AI continent. The AI Act Code of Practice will be a first test to enable Europe's competitiveness with a consistent and innovation-friendly implementation. Given recent developments, let me also say a few words on implementation of existing regulation, in particular the DMA. We have continuously engaged with the European Commission on our efforts to comply, and will continue to do so to try to resolve these cases. That said, we remain concerned that some requests are affecting European consumers and businesses who are losing traffic and growth. We will continue to share data and evidence to find solutions that protect consumer interest and foster innovation in Europe. My second point is about unleashing choice, so Europeans can mix and match the best clouds for their business. To quote Mr. Draghi, the EU must choose a middle way between protecting its domestic industry and ensuring access to best-in-class technologies it needs. As a first step, end restrictive licensing policies that are anti-competitive and force customers into specific platforms regardless of their needs, leading to businesses paying significantly more. For European startups and SMEs, limiting cloud access poses significant risks in today's threat landscape. Google Cloud and others make massive investments in cybersecurity infrastructure and capabilities. Access to advanced security technologies, increasingly empowered by AI, is critical to defend against sophisticated threats. Furthermore, leveraging the cloud is essential for European organizations to embrace AI and maintain competitiveness in a global economy where technology and AI are decisive for future growth. To maximize the impact here, it is important that governments and private sector work closely together. Obviously a no-brainer, I think everyone is saying that. For example, in France, Google is partnering with the Institut Curie to combine their research with our AI to improve treatment outcomes for women with rare and deadly cancers. And last but not least, accelerating AI adoption requires an AI-ready workforce and a joint effort of governments as well as employers. We welcome proposals that promote competition and investment in Europe, and we advocate for a competitive landscape where customers can choose providers based on innovation, services, and state-of-the-art security, rather than solely on country of origin. Let me be clear. Europe can simply not afford to miss out on the AI opportunity. AI is key to achieving the bold ambitions that are outlined in the EU Competitiveness Compass. Success stories like Mistral AI, Helsing, and ASML show that Europe has the potential to grow digital champions. We can create even more successes through R&D partnerships, strategic investments in secure digital infrastructure, including sovereign solutions, and workforce upskilling. And crucially, we need regulatory frameworks that encourage innovation, collaboration, and open competition. We have what we need to redefine Europe's role on the global stage. We have the technologies, the talents, the willingness, and the sheer necessity. But we have to find new sources of growth and prosperity. We need to use the technologies and tools available to us, including secure and sovereign-ready cloud solutions. This is not a time to limit ourselves. This is a time for Europe to stand up and dare. Google is deeply committed to supporting European customers and their digital sovereignty needs. We are dedicated to maintaining your trust through massive security investments, transparent practices, sovereign-ready solutions, and strong partnerships with European local entities. Thank you.